Gonna have to pull up that color again.
What the hell happened there?
What?
Somehow our assembler was on disassemble.
Oh, that'll not work. Oh, that might have been when I did stuff. I said I pushed buttons and things happened. My HUD was off. I don't know what happened.
Okay, got an unknown signal right out front. That's nice.
Really?
It's coming down. It's currently less than 400 meters. It's getting slightly less than 400 meters away because it's still dropping.
Well, that's handy.
Indeed.
All right, so we did a little bit of housework.
Yeah, since we decided to build our production facility out on the lake, we just sort of turned this thing into an actual house. I mean, at least with basic stuff.
Well,
like one of everything
sort of stuff, thing. But it's...
Well, one of everything. We're not like putting 6 refineries here or like 15 assemblers to make shit. That sort of stuff is for what I mean by basic.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. And I might not keep all this once we set up down there. I might.
No real reason not to.
A house. So. I might just make this into a house.
What we could do is just cover this thing up and build a house in front of it and have this thing be a workshop behind the house.
A little garage. Yeah, you could drive in.
Yeah, true. You can knock down a wall, take this shit down, basically take this shit down and move it into the house, but leave all of this stuff and turn this into a garage.
Yeah.
Not for that, though. Not for that.
No, we did some work on him, too.
Yes, I've filled in the floors and a little bit of the wall, added a door on this side. Good God, he's so impressive.
I need to change his wheels.
Yeah, to be the proper off-road ones. So piston raise up, see if we can swap those out. So
Same
you said
parts,
you'd
right?
think so. You said you had smoothed out the inside. I haven't taken a look at what you've done since then.
Yeah, I just tidied up the inside. Like there's nothing in there, but it's just.
Oh yeah, nice big open little space. You can put like a couple of control boxes and shit in here.
Yeah. Like nothing crazy. But I was able to take out all the stuff we don't need.
We might be able to find a way to. I wonder if a survival kit itself can access ice or if it needs a hydrogen tank, but we potentially use like small oxygen tanks for it. My thought is a basic survival kit with 2 little cryopods stuck on either side of it because of the big block entrance.
None of them need hydrogen tanks. You just need an O2 generator, which is right here.
Yeah, but I was trying to think of something smaller than a 2-block O2 generator. But if one of these is that.
I think that is that.
Yep, that is that. So yeah, you could theoretically do a couple little conveyor things and build off to out here to stick a couple of conveyor cryopods on either side and a little survival kit for recharging. But we're not really going to need it. This thing is just basically to roll around and find stuff. I'm just thinking of what you could do with the space.
I was just making my crustacean. So like
I'll check something.
Yeah, this is just my my big driver. I just get to ride around in this thing. I gotta make the claws work somehow. Actually, they're kind of neat with the lights on the front. I'm just going to grab a piston.
Can't figure out how to do it from there. Need to remember
to grab a piston.
You're going to raise them up before I change the wheels?
Yeah.
Oh, before you do that... Let me pop it back
here. Right,
this
thing.
While you were flat and smoothing that thing off, I built this little guy. Little hopper. He doesn't got a lot of flake capacity. I guess he'd probably fly for about 30, 40 minutes, but enough to kind of get where you're going. He's got all the essentials for being a good little hopper.
Nice.
And an antenna on top if he's connected to something like... I've got a connector on the bottom. I'm going to slap I've made a little landing pod for him over here.
Okay.
And if need be, I can connect on the ass end if I wanted to. He's got one of them other types of storage containers on him, so he can carry a little bit, but obviously he's not going to be having a huge amount of carrying capacity.
No, he's just your little fly around. Your first one of many to come.
Yeah, and just because I like the look of it, I've gotten really used to using the round beacon, especially when I can make it part of the decoration. So on the roof, he's got the round beacon and this different type of antenna, the parabolic antenna, they call it. Kind of gives an interesting look on them, I think. Yeah, they call it the parabolic antenna. It's just there's different types of antennas, and if necessary, he's got a little passenger seat on the back.
Okay, I'm actually just now that you've got that, I could turn this guy into a little miner.
He'll definitely need a lot more power.
Yeah, but I could just sort of start taking some things off and start adding to this. And
what I would probably do is take the landing gears off, slap a connector on the bottom just so you can hook them onto something, and then you can really start shredding the sides off and start adding and manipulating. It does work.
Yeah, I lost 34% of my health.
You had 25 steel plates, but...
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. Okay, that's one tool. I wonder if this one works or this one.
Well, we know the saw works.
Yeah.
It's not the most effective method, but it does work.
Yeah, in a pinch.
So, yeah.
You said you found... Okay, yeah. Piston. These wheels bother me. I need the off-road wheels.
I need to disconnect this guy and get him hooked up to his actual connection point.
Get him parked in the right spot. Okay. High-tech, no. Mechanical, yes. Why? There's plenty of room.
That's good. Won't let you attach the wheel?
The mag plate. Like I can walk under this piston.
Yeah, but I'm curious. Do I have any parts on me? Yes. Okay. Could I put a...
I can put one up here. Like,
It won't let me... if I try to place a full block, it embeds itself into the ground.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So it's a little too... You'd have to be one block higher up, basically.
Nope.
That's also an option. I mean, it does work. That's how I got him off the ground in the other place, so who am I to judge? I did the exact same thing. I dug a pit literally to put the piston in and everything.
It's just a little hole. Alright, piston, we're at 0.5. I'm going to slow that down to that. Go with this. Is it moving?
Yep, and you're going up.
And that's probably enough.
Wheels are nicely off the ground. Let's give it a shot.
Attach. Oh, God. Do I have to actually attach wheel, or should I just be able to put this on?
I'll go check the control panel. That's not what I wanted to do.
Because, yeah, it's not clicking. So how do I pick an off-road?
It tries to add a wheel. Okay, let's go to movement 2.
Might have to change the suspension.
Yeah, there's a different suspension system as well. Yes, we have to shred them as well. Oh, God damn it. All right, put my parts away because I'm loaded.
Yeah, just put it on this guy.
Fair enough.
And they're still here. Okay, now I need a left one.
Wait, these are the lefts.
Oh, I need a right one. Thank you.
Because yeah, this is a right-handed suspension you've got over here.
Oh, right, perfect. I have
taking them apart.
Oh, I put a short one on too, actually. What's it look like? Nah, I don't want a short one. Yeah, good. I made a mistake anyway. This is the right side. I want just that one. That. Ooh, the short one was tighter in. Yeah. Ooh, I'm full. I need the left one now.
Guessing that was the unknown signal that I went and collected. I finally went pop.
Oh. How do I know which top of this? See, this one's... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Speed controls are reset.
All right.
Okay, yeah, those wheels look badass.
Yeah, they look better.
Can you see if you can actually come up and paint the wheels? Because they may not, they spawned in naturally. They may not have gone red like the axles did. There you go.
Yep.
Ooh, and the solar panels. Or you want to leave them gray? Highlight
Crap.
some of the other gray lines around.
This wheel is in the wrong spot.
Oh shit!
How did that one go on? It's different.
I think this. No, I just this axle's upside down.
Which one? This one's right.
Right
rear.
rear.
It just popped it in the wrong spot. It just dropped. I'm in the front left is wrong.
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, okay, that's not.
All the other ones are fine. It's the front left that's wrong. I knew something felt weird. Ooh. I don't want to drop parts on the ground.
Something also seems off about this.
Which? See, I don't need this.
You could be wrong. Actually, I'm trying to figure out what your obvious marker for up versus down is.
That's what's missing. Oh, wrong color. Oof.
Oh, how's my tanks doing? Still got 1.5.
That was missing. You say something's wrong back there?
Yeah, it felt a little off. Basically, when I look at how the wheels are sitting in their axles currently, kind of in the lower half.
Yeah.
And then when I come around to this one on the right rear, it seems to be sitting slightly in the upper half.
Yeah, this... I think that one's upside down.
Yeah, I do believe so, but... Oh yeah, I was trying to see which way, what was your visual configuration for the right side up, and now I'm seeing
yellow wires. Yeah,
this one's
down.
this one's wrong. All right, I'll shred it.
That's...
Crap, I was in the wrong color.
Paint that.
I was still on white because I was adding some ramps to that. I got to fill up my bottles here.
Okay, got to set those things again.
Yeah, come back. I'll just got to add them to the group and then do a quick readjustment of speed, and they should be all good. You want to leave the solar panels gray or?
Yep.
Just checking.
Go.
Okay, steering angle. Crank that up a little bit.
It makes me think of like a little Hot Wheels car.
In its own way, yeah. Boost that strength up a little bit.
Low to the ground, big fat wheels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is it back on the ground? Yeah. Okay. Wasn't sure if you were lowering. I was in the menus.
Yeah, I dropped it while you were going in.
Boink. All right. Let's go. Height offset. Yeah, of course. Okay.
Level 2 tools.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I completely forgot to mention that one. I realized that once we picked up the silver, we had unlocked the ability to make new gear. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and better gun.
Yeah, these ones are basically the precision rifles, so like I guess better aim or better sight. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna leave the crap on the seat in here.
Did you grab
Not
all
the
of those
crap,
tools?
but yeah, I grabbed everything. Probably was 2 of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Just put one of everything. Just put them in the storage box up there. I'll grab them then.
Yeah, I was just putting the level 1 stuff into the crustacean, so that they're in the pilot seat.
We don't have enough iron for all of this.
It's all in there. What is this? Ow, that's a conveyor. I could just cover that too.
There's the hole. Yeah, I don't think we have enough iron for everything you got queued up in there. So
I just threw 1,000 plates down. We're driving down the hill. I just want to make a bunch of plates to start with, as many plates as were possible.
Just gonna stuff my backpack full of stone before we head out. Try and help us make as many of those plates as possible when we come back. I mean, we'll grab some iron too.
Yeah, when we're down there, we'll grab a bunch of materials, but throw it on this guy, bring it back with us. All right. Oop, almost killed you.
Did you get rid of? Yeah, there they are. All right, okay. Boink, boink.
How are my bottles? So 4 hydrogen bottles. Perfect. Lots of hydrogen.
I generally carry 3 right now.
I think I was carrying 3, but somehow I got 4 and I'm not putting it back. Okay, what are my controls here? Left is down, right is up, speed.
Left is down, right is up, yes.
Okay. 53, let's slow that down. Go there.
I should have had him at like 50, so he shouldn't have been going very fast.
Why am I going backwards? Why was I just rolling down a hill?
How's the power in How's the power in this thing?
Oh. There should have been 3 batteries. There's only 2 showing.
Because, yeah, the oxygen tank seems to be off. No, it's on, but it's dead.
3 megawatts. Oh, they're off. The batteries are off.
The hell?
And I thought I had 3 batteries.
I remember the ship itself only starting with 2.
Well, there's one there. There's one there. Oh, that's not a battery. That's an oxygen tank. Alright, it's got 2 batteries.
Yeah, not too bad for driving.
I don't need an oxygen tank. I should probably get rid of that, and I can throw a couple batteries in there.
In theory, yes.
Okay, well then now I should be able to... Ooh. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go.
Yeah, hold on. You might want to slap the brakes on for a second. I think you were right the first time. The steering angle at 25 degrees is just too much. We need it at 20.
Oh, right. Okay. Control panel wheels,
Yeah,
crab wheels.
Crab wheels. There you go.
Steering.
I think you're right now that I can kind of see it from up here.
Steering angle. You've got it at 25%.
Yeah, it's default 20, and I boosted it.
Oh, well, no. We'll take that down. Maybe 15. Power 60, strength 25. Okay. Height offsets. Friction's 50. Up that to 60. Speed limit. Propulsion override. Steer override. Okay. Ah, 20 is probably correct. These wheels are slippery.
Can increase friction.
Probably should have hit the brakes before I did this.
Slow down before you hit the e-brake, if you can.
I slowed down.
Yeah, I find this thing can be a little wobbly, so if you
I hit a tree.
put the handbrake on before you come to a slow enough stop, you'll end up tipping forward.
I got claws. Should keep me from flipping. These suspensions don't seem to be doing anything. The wheels are flowing free. All right, heading to the lake.
Yep, I'm with you.
I like them.
I think he's awesome, especially with the arms and adding the wheels and the arms just gave him something interesting.
I think possibly remove those solar panels, but I need it for power right now until I can plug them in somewhere. Ooh,
yeah, it's a bit of a steep hill here. Yeah,
brakes.
Yes, stay in that direction. I think you're a little bit better off than if you'd come right.
I would have had to just send it. If I went right, I would have had to send it. Like, just speed up. And hopefully land flat. Oh, we didn't like that tree.
Nope, you're going to have to back up and come to your right.
I can go to my left and get around this tree. It's a little hairy to my right there.
A little bit of a dip. The shadow made it look a lot more even from up here.
Easy now, baby. Easy now.
Yeah, a little more friction is probably not a bad idea.
My ass is in the air there. I need more flexibility
slippy
with the wheels. Like, they're stiff. They're not going up and down.
That would be the strength. Lower strength, increase friction. The strength, I think, defaults is 5. So again, I kind of boosted that for.
Yeah, you're at 24.
Bring it down to like 10, maybe.
Yeah, let's try 10.
And friction. Oh my God! Stop for a second. Just stop for a second. I want to get a good look at this as first person. Maybe. No, first. There's a face with the ion engines as eyes and the window as a mouth.
Oh my God. It's actually a crab. The windows are the mouth.
A face. Oh, we got to change those front ion engines to like bright white or something. Oh God. Like a bright metallic shiny white, not even the same battered armor.
No, I'm going to go with that.
Because we can't really replace them with actual lights. I don't think that it
it only changes behind his eyes.
Aww.
How's that look?
Maybe we can highlight it with like a corner light or something nearby it.
I could change it for floodlights.
Yeah, but I just don't think they would have the same visual effect. Like, this is just perfect. Like, the dark space in the middle just really makes them look like eyes.
That's incredible. It really does.
I mean, it'd be nice if we could make them much brighter white.
And
it's got an actual fucking face. That's amazing.
That is.
You got your strength down, friction up. You lose it a lot when you get off to the side.
Friction already turned up. Friction already turned up.
You lose that face a lot when you get off to the side because those thrusters are really way back.
Yeah, it's a face-on, head-on thing for sure.
I'm so glad I noticed that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little more...
Come right? Yeah, come to the right.
I just want to take that tree out. Got to hit it with the wheels. My wheels are staying on the ground a little bit better.
Yeah, this is basically the path you want to take down through here.
Yep. I like this guy. He moves beautifully. He handles well.
The friction increase seems to have helped.
Slam on the brakes.
I was supposed to say, why is there a hole here? Oh, yeah, we grabbed ice.
All right. So, where do we want to put our dock?
Well, the resource pile is definitely more out here. I don't know how close we want to be to that, because it's not that far away.
Let's go to the resource pile.
Yeah, it's right over here. Turn my HUD back on.
I can see it.
Also, just want to see how much...
I'm driving over it right now. Iron, cobalt, nickel.
So maybe build it right out from here, or build it right out from this little divot right here.
Where'd you go? Over here. Own signal.
Turn right.
Ah.
This nice little, like, bit of a slopey ramp right out.
Okay.
So, like, we could build a facility starting, say, about this height, and then just have a more hell, even have a parking garage up top that the crab could reach, and then
stairs to get down.
Yeah, and then just build a little wharf right out from here.
All right. I didn't bring anything with me.
I have 4 steel plates. I'm going to make a GPS right here.
I have 48.
Enough to lay out. We have enough to lay out 50 blocks.
Boom, 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 boom. Actually, we want it to be probably 1 higher.
And then build that into the ground behind it.
And then put the pillar thing on the side. How was I going to do the pillar? Pillars. What are my options for pillars? Mechanical, no. It's not logistics. Decoration of some sort. Structure. Okay, they have pillar options here.
For some reason I'm still on white. Don't know why. I'm just gonna... Damn.
Ooh, I could go with that. That would be interesting. I need interior plates.
We need a bunch of stuff. Like a whole bunch of steel plates. Let's grab some stone walls, actual iron and stuff while we're here.
Do I have any interior plates?
I have no idea.
I only need like 3 to show it to you. Motors.
This is a foggy mess out here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can tell you what to do if you want to come over here and see what I'm talking about. It's a truss pillar T. And then you put a truss pillar on the top and bottom of it. But if you attach a T to the side of this...
Whoa!
And it's under structure 1. So your trusses. Why did that change color? That just changed.
Oh, I see. Like slap it onto the side, and then one up above and one down below to kind of extend it up and down a little.
Yeah, like that
That'd be
will fit perfectly on the side. It sticks out from the thing.
And I think we're at just the right spot. And it should be basically, we know one block down will go right into the ground, so those little pillars will go right into the ground itself. We also definitely need to extend this thing back so that it goes, so it actually sort of embeds itself into the ground here.
Yes.
Of it.
It would have to go to boom, 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 boom.
That's it. I don't know. One more probably might not still be sticking out of the ground.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
And we make this 3 wide.
I love how the weather just stops.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some proper iron to do this, so let's go grab some and refine some and come on back and build us a little wharf.
All right. I gotta take that out. Ooh. Crab a walking. Okay, I gotta drive over to where it is. Turn on the old headlights.
I'm right above the hole. Doink, doink.
Whoa, nice. Donuts. There's a hole right here, yeah. Brakes.
I heard that thing roll over top. Oh, do we grab some cobalt to get that started as well?
Down a hole. Look at all this iron. Is there cobalt here?
It was like 60 meters that way.
We need cobalt. Actually, I think I have a hole. I think I did a hole. I think I did 2 holes here. I'm not sure.
All right, you're doing good on power.
60k of iron. That's good. In the hole. In the hole we go. In there. And turn the brakes off. Do a donut.
You're going in the wrong direction.
Turning around. Probably, yeah, I should have went right instead of left, but, you know, I'm getting there. So it was, actually, I just did 360, didn't I?
Possibly. I'm not entirely certain.
No, I did 270. I did, yeah. I did 45 minutes.
It wasn't a 3-point turn. It was a 3/4 turn.
Yeah. Climb the hill, you little crustacean. I have 1 hour of power.
Yeah, once we get back, we'll knock out those that oxygen tank and stick a couple more batteries in it. And now even this little guy's got 3.
Come on. Climb the hill. Climb the hill.
Oh,
They do weigh 310,000 pounds. Where's home?
Up to the left. I can kind of see it just
Over
at the
there.
right end of that mountain.
Oh, there it is.
I'm quite proud of this little thing, too.
Yeah, even floating around beautifully. I think I need to go left before I go up.
This would be a much easier slope over here.
Yep. Give me some momentum too. Tree.
Yeah, keep right up
I like
here.
taking out trees.
It's nice when it works. Needs a little bit more heavy armor. Watch out for the iron block. Kind of lightening it up right now.
All I do is, yeah, I see it. I just hit it with the wheel and it's no problem. If you drive into the tree with the wheel,
Tends to roll over.
Yep, takes it right out. Should get rid of that thing. Yeah, the next thing I need to make is a drilling rig, something to drill up some materials. And you're right, that the other thing has no power, so I can't really use it. I just thought of recycling it.
It would be relatively easy to do. We just, like I say, we just using it as a foundation, if nothing else. We slap a connector underneath, shred off the sides, and then see what we have to do to add on. Give it some storage. But it might be easier just to start fresh.
Yeah, might be easier. I might just pull up a blueprint of Dozer.
If you still got one, yeah.
I should. I hope I do.
He was quite effective. No reason not to bring him back. That was the claw.
Pooh. Yeah. I didn't think I'd
Maybe
make
if they were
it
heavy armor.
I could put not the welder, driller, grinder on it.
Grinder.
Put grinders on them. On the claw.
That'd be interesting. Honestly, it would be very interesting, especially if we could put grinders on them and run conveyors into a storage block. We can, like, find a wreck somewhere, manage to take out his antenna, so something comes along, and this guy just comes up and just starts grinding the shit out of it.
I wonder what I'd get. I get nothing from trees. Ooh. Brakes.
One last look at the face.
The face is perfect. I love that he's got a face.
You got to be getting just that right angle, but he's got a face.
Yeah, actually, this spotlight kind of ruins it when you're up close. You have to get up above.
No, honestly, for me, the spotlight kind of looks like he's got his tongue hanging out.
Looks more like a chin or something.
Come from back here, at least from my cockpit view, it just looks like he's going.
Yeah, it's a soul patch.
Change the light to red, so it just blends in a little bit better, but still glows out front.
But he does. He's got a face.
He has a fucking face. Okay, I'm gonna go park this thing.
He has a personality. All right, we'll move all the. I'm gonna move iron over.
Yeah, be right with you.
Still got all those plates queued up.
Should have been. And yoink, and yoink.
It was only 400, so I'll make another 1,000.
Ow. Okay.
I don't know what happened there, but
I landed a little harsh.
no, I was pushing buttons and things changed on my screen and whatnot.
Managed to get the stone cooked.
Oh, put stone in front.
Yeah, I had to yank out a little bit of the cobalt first. But fortunately, the cobalt wasn't in the queue yet. Yeah, I'll leave the ice there for now. We don't need it anywhere else.
Nope. Is that everything?
Everything but the basic little bits and pieces parts there. All right, so yeah, I got 1,000 plates in reserve right now. 413. Nope, it's going
all right, I need some interior plates.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We have
A couple
interior
hundred
plates.
construction components, because we always need those.
I have no interior plates.
Yeah,
Okay,
just set up 500 of those, 500 components, and then 500 more steel plates.
All right.
Oh, and we needed some power component things.
All right, batteries. Let me just
Do we have any made already? No, we do not. Okay. Yeah. I'm making some
power. Power, batteries, 2. And I'll go in here and I'll add that to the queue.
The only thing we would be missing would be the power components, which I've just set up to be added in. So.
Yeah, 2 components could not be put into production. Why would that be?
I don't know, but as I say, I wouldn't really worry about it. I've already got 200 queued up. So.
Okay. Gonna grab stuff I might have.
Why are you doing that first?
80 power cells is what I need.
For each one.
Yeah. Alright, there's nothing in this. There's a hole in the floor. Gonna have to pull up that color again.
What the hell happened there?
What?
Somehow our assembler was on disassemble.
Oh, that'll not work. Oh, that might have been when I did stuff. I said I pushed buttons and things happened. My HUD was off. I don't know what happened.
So I was like, what's going wrong here? So it was we were shredding like steel plates.
Well, that's not good.
No.
There's this hole I just created. But I am going to have to figure out a way to plug this in.
Yeah, right now, considering its shape, the only thing I can think of is we could theoretically replace the... You could stick something on his ass, or you could replace that spotlight underneath his chin with some kind of a piston connector concept. So he comes up and sticks his face up, then like sticks his tongue out and grabs the base.
I'd have to find a way to recess that a little bit.
Yeah. So, it's just a thought.
All right,
considering where it is, it would go right underneath your cockpit, so I don't think it's a good idea. Sticking him off the ass end, which works better because that's where the storage box is.
Yep, 8 more for this one. All right, 1 battery done.
I never got a good look at your helmet. You got like a shark bite thing going on.
Yeah, I've had that forever.
Why have I never taken that close of a look?
Because yours is cooler. Like that's it.
Possibly.
I had that. Jeez, I've had it forever.
Been a long time since your face has been that close to me, I guess.
All right, 2 batteries complete.
All right, just got 4 total now, so that gives them a little extra power, and they're already at 20% and charging up. Well, not charging up because the sun's down.
Not charging up right now.
Can we put turbines on him?
No, they only work on stations.
Are you sure? I think they only work
Do
on
they?
large block. Let's.
Do they?
I gotta try.
Yeah, see, they don't work. Put them there, but they won't work.
Wind clearance, none. They're on, but they have no wind clearance. So, I would have thought. Oh, well.
Well, I think that this monster is wide enough.
Come more. So you think of more solar cells?
Oh, that'll fall out if I undo that. Shit, they're not attached on the side. Hey, this beacon is attached on its base, not its sides.
I'm fairly certain you can attach it that way.
Like if I took this block out, is it going to fall down?
Nope.
Okay, well, there you go. We go with...
You doing this as like as a charging port?
I'll just put a connector there.
And someone's going to have to reach out and grab it. You can put a piston on the connection there.
What I can do... Let's put that there. And just back up into a snout of sorts. What's a good side? Got a door.
This side doesn't have a door
on this side anymore. Yeah,
you could. It's high enough out here. We could actually build out a platform that he can roll himself up onto.
Very wide platform.
Fair point. But
I could just do 2 ramps. Like I could ride up the ramps.
Yeah, we don't need to make an entire thing. Just have to be wide enough for the wheels. But to keep him level with the base so that he doesn't get grabbed by the connector and snapped upright. Which in and of itself could be funny.
Well, yeah, all crashes are funny. Yeah, that's a wicked angle.
Gets grabbed like that, and Clang decides to have fun and basically flips him all the way over towards the mountain. Back up? Oh, God.
That'd have to be a big ramp. You got some wolfies.
A couple of them.
There's the third one.
Off that one. And power cells off that one. Apparently there isn't a third.
That's a big drop off. That's a big drop off.
This one isn't too bad if we take out the thing that your little dude's connected to right now.
The one at the back here?
Of course, I'd have to move my guy. Actually, no.
Yeah, look, if you come out here, all of a sudden, whew, down she goes.
All right, not that.
No, what I think I'd be best at is...
This side is honestly right here. Oh, no, it's got a nice slope there as well. There's a wicked slope going on anywhere. Should we add another row of blocks under that?
No, if anything, we had pillars.
Okay.
But
I would just do the curves there. Well, I have to figure this out.
I could put a connector onto a hinge so that we can come in here and find out what angle the hinge should be at to line up, and just do it that way.
So piston pushes out, hinge angles down, grabs hold.
I don't even need pistons. Like, you just put blocks out and then put a hinge on it. Blocks to clear the back end. So come up with like 5 blocks, put a hinge on it, and then a connector, and then just tilt the hinge to match his slope.
That'll work. Easier. You're trying to build something for him to land on. Okay.
Nice. We got a bunch of stuff queued up. Oh, you know what we should just do? I call it a day. Is literally just queue up a refinery.
A large storage box.
Assembler, large storage.
2 large storage, I would say.
Well, we only need 1 to start with, so.
True. And maybe some... Do we have the stuff to make... Oh, is it production?
Yeah,
speed modules? Yeah, we can easily make speed modules. Not the yield modules just yet. But we can easily make speed modules on them. So it's just at the very least it's refining and assembling really quick. So
okay, I got a refinery.
The industrial assembler.
Well, it's just an assembler. It doesn't matter. It's the same parts. An assembler. Those two things.
Large storage container.
Okay, hopefully that went in.
I was going to say, right now we can't make the yield modules, at least not until we start digging up some of that gold.
Nope, but also make some pipes.
But we could make, like, I don't know, 4 speed modules for each one of those two for the assembler and the refiners, just so that they're cooking as fast as possible.
Sure.
Let me do that.
I gotta find the storage box. Large
logistics
cargo container. Do that. Go here. Add that to it.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in the build queue.
Yep. Okay, it's good. Actually, it's 50 of 50. You only have 50 things in there, so we may not have got everything.
No, but
we can
we'll
combine stuff though, so we could add, like, we get everything in there that's small.
Yeah, I mean, I could try and start like combining a few things to itself. Nice.
All right.
Okay, just combine that to that.
So we'll have all that stuff when we get back. We can go down there, drop a little thing down, and add these guys.
Everything's back on.
Power.
Just individual bits.
We'll need power down there.
Power cells. Yeah, a bunch of windmills, and I would just say, let's say 4 batteries. Yeah, I'll just add the what we need for the power cells for, say, let's go for 6 batteries.
Sure. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, that's enough power cells for 6 batteries.
8 windmills.
Nice. Make it 9.
For
the one on the top.
We're 50 of 50 again.
Okay, I'll start consolidating.
Yep.
Else? I think that's about as tight as we can make it.
11 of 50.
All right, so we got 6 batteries, stuff queued up, 9 windmills, all the stuff for the refinery. Yeah, okay, we're in good shape to make that. And a whole bunch of steel plates.
Yeah, a couple thousand steel plates, so we can certainly put down framework and stuff. And then we can start making plates down there, so.
That's enough to at least get sort of
to start making the stuff down there.
Yeah, cool. I'm going on pod.
All right. See you next time.